Welcome back, healthy people, for another great episode of On Call with Dr. Randy. Thanks for tuning back in. Once again, you are all my healthy people and not my healthy patients. My lawyer, Annalise Keating, said I have to say healthy people and not healthy patients for legal reasons. Hey, Dr. Randy. What's up, Inner Voice? Do you think anyone will ever catch that Annalise Keating is the name of Viola Davis' character on How to Get Away with Murder? Maybe one day someone will catch that low-key joke. Or like pastors say, they'll get it on the way home. Oh, okay. You so lame, Dr. Randy. What'd you say, Inner Voice? Oh, nothing at all. All right. Now let's get back to why we're here, before I was so rudely interrupted by my own self. Last episode, we talked about colon cancer screening. Once again, for the average risk person, you should get screened at age 45. This episode, I'm discussing findings that may occur in someone that leads to them getting screened earlier than age 45. These concerning findings include rectal bleeding, blood in your stool, unintentional weight loss, persistent abdominal pain, and change in bowel habits. Mind you, these symptoms usually have to be going on for an extensive time period before we get concerned about colon cancer and proceed to a colonoscopy. I don't have enough time to go over each one of those items I listed, but I'm going to give you a few examples. So, bleeding occurs when you wipe after having a bowel movement. Most physicians are not going to recommend you having a colonoscopy. We may check for a fissure, which is a tear in your rectal area, which may occur when you have a real hard stool, or we may check for hemorrhoids. These two items can cause bleeding and eventually resolve. Now, in reference to unintentional weight loss, this has to be over a few months. For example, if you've lost 30 pounds over 3 months and you haven't changed your diet or your exercise regimen, this would be concerning. We'll try to rule out other things that cause weight loss, such as thyroid issues, stress, and you finally getting rid of those Uggs before we proceed to a colonoscopy. Let them Uggs go, or just buy you some new ones. You've had them since you dated old boy in middle school. They have more scuffs on them than your tires. Just let them go, or just buy you some new ones. So let's get back to the concerning findings. The goal is to rule out other causes by less invasive procedures. This may include blood work or just a simple conversation to figure out if somebody's depressed or being anxious, which may cause them to lose weight. We do all this before we proceed to having a colonoscopy. The timeline for each one of these items I listed earlier varies on the level in which we get concerned. So if you have any personal concern, follow up with your primary doctor and keep a diary of your symptoms to let them know what's going on. In the diary, you should put items such as, my symptoms started on this date, it lasted for this long, it was painful, non-painful, etc., etc. These things will help out your physician when you go to talk to them. Got it? Good. And once again, a quick summary on concerning findings for getting colon cancer screening earlier than age 45 include rectal bleeding, blood in your stool, unintentional weight loss, persistent abdominal pain, and change in bowel habits. These have to be going on for a while before we as physicians start to get concerned about colon cancer. So you just may have hemorrhoids or be constipated if you haven't had a bowel movement in a long time period. So if you get constipated for a few days, don't freak out and say, oh Lord, I got cancer. Dr. Randy said if I didn't poop for 2 days, I got cancer. They trying to take me out like they did Black Panther. Who is they? You know who they is, Dr. Randy. Yeah, I know who they is. If you don't know who they is, you probably is they. But for real, chill out, don't think you have colon cancer. Just go talk to your physician and keep a diary of your symptoms like I mentioned earlier. Once again, thanks for tuning in. Rate and subscribe, share with others. This podcast can only be as big as you help me to make it be. Follow me on IG, Twitter, and AOL Instant Messenger at _Dr. Randy, and on Facebook at Heinz Entertainment. Did he just say follow him on AOL Instant Messenger? I'm done with you, Dr. Randy. I'm done with me too. I'll see you again in 2 weeks for more foolery and medical information. Stay healthy, physically and mentally. See ya.